comes to mind when you think of wearing white shoes, white pants, a white bag, any time of the year? Maybe Don Johnson with Miami Vice, the popular 80s show. Maybe Bob Hope from the popular 70s show Dukes of Hazzard. Maybe Kathleen Turner's comment of the movie Serial Killers about don't wear white after Labor Day. All characters bold, made to remember long after the show is over. So here's the question. Is it okay to wear white after Labor Day? Well, here is all the 411 you need to know. The old rule of our mothers, only wear white between Easter and Labor Day, you will be glad to hear, is a thing of the past. Through personal observation, research, and expert opinion, I might possibly be able to help your understanding of wearing white for today's fashion. We'll go over the following: the origin of the rule, several top style authorities who condone the after wearing Labor Day white wearing, strategies to successfully dress in white. Where and when did this rule start? You know what, we used to think if we saw a girl or a guy out in October wearing white shoes or a handbag or a white hat, what are they doing? Well, that has been ingrained in us since the 50s and 60s. Or if you're not that age, your parents were in the 50s and 60s and told us that. It has been going on for quite some time. It's shrouded in a mystery, however, when it all started with that. It first started with the shoes and the pumps that you couldn't wear and the hat, and then it moved to the clothing. But etiquette was pretty much the main driving force behind the rule. Florida and Hawaii, however, the warmer year-round states, they don't have to abide by that rule, lucky them. But the rest of us, all 48 other states, need to. So the World Etiquette book, 1948 Vogue's Book of Etiquette, post-World War II came out in 1948, and it's highly esteemed in its day, and it says do not wear white after Labor Day. So most people that were, socially etiquette didn't wear it, and it's kind of trickled on down to us. It has been such a widespread controversy that it was not in any literature print after that until 1982. Nobody challenged the rule. Emily Post, the well-known etiquette go-to, says it's okay, wear white 365 days a year. What ordinary people are saying about the big debate, if you're out there looking, well, I looked up quite a few things on the internet, and you can find them. They're out there. The email book club of the month has a whole thing, white isn't always right, and these are what people are saying around the U.S. I grew up in San Francisco, the early 60s and 70s, and I can remember my mom, aunt, and grandmother carrying on about white, Labor Day, Memorial Day, blah, blah, blah. Well, my mom is 75 now and lives in Boca Raton, and she wears white 365 days a year. My aunt is appalled. She's 80 and lives in North Carolina. Of course, when I was little, in addition to the white rules, you didn't go to San Francisco to a shop unless you were in Sunday best, and I'll have to admit, I still wouldn't think of doing that. Well, here's what somebody else said on there. The fashion rule is still in effect about wearing white. I have a master's degree in clothing and costume design. That's Tamara. I have been informed instantly that there is no longer a fashion faux pas to wear white after Labor Day. Having worked in the fashion industry, I can confirm that this is probably agreed upon by most of the major fashion houses. I have lists and lists that you can read after that I brought out from the internet. And it's really still pretty much everybody's opinion of what they want to do. But in the fashion world, it's okay. Those are the current feelings around the whole U.S. The current fashion right now, if you look on the Style Channel or Vogue or anything, they say it's okay. There's lots of websites that I have here for you that you can look after this informative information. What Not to Wear authors, Trini and Susanna, they've written several books about body types and different colors. And when I looked up their information, they said it's okay. GQ magazine for men. Let me show you a little bit. I have a little PowerPoint for you here. Glenn O'Brien, GQ Style Guide. He says it's A-okay. Golden Globe Awards this month, actually this past month, now Kate Beckinsale, Sandra Bullock, Eva Mendes, Miley Cyrus, they all wore white. And out of the 10 best dressed women, 3 of them were wearing white. And we're not talking winter white either. Jennifer Goodwin, as you will see here at opening of HBO Big Love, she wore a white dress. And she wore it with black tights, keeping within winter, reminding you to always watch your textures, dress for the season. Sundress would be appropriate, but you could wear a white dress with the tights. Where to get current tips on wearing white year-round? Well, I went to Barnes & Noble also. I saw books for Harper's Bazaar. Style A to Zoe. She's very popular and known in the fashion world. Make sure when you're looking online that it's current, 2009 and above. And they're out there, they really are. We can also look to Hollywood. So in conclusion, remember, audience, what is the old rule? Don't wear white on Labor Day and Memorial Day, only around Easter. Now the new rule, it's okay. There is however, some recent, etiquette that holds true all of the time. And don't wear white to weddings. It's really stealing from the bride. And no white tank tops in the summer. That's pretty much about it. Otherwise, it's okay. And remember, if you want to find current trends, look online, look in the bookstores, look to Hollywood, see what they're doing. I wish you all happy dressing, and the choice is always, of course, yours.